When I was single, bro, I'd see a girl and I'd be like, holy shit, she is so hot. And she's walking towards me and I start panicking. And then by the time I think of something brilliant to say, she's already by me and I miss my shot. And I leave with that sinking fucking feeling in my stomach. This would happen to me over and over again. I came up with this strategy for stopping the mind freeze so I can actually open my mouth and breaking the ice. First, you catch the spiral. So the minute you catch yourself thinking, oh shit, she's really hot, stop, reframe to, what am I gonna say? Now, instead of focusing on the fact that she's hot and not focusing on what you're gonna say, you go straight from seeing her to figuring out what's gonna come out of your mouth. And now, as she's walking towards you, your brain's spinning. You're like, okay, I can compliment her on this, I can tease her about this, I like this about her. And hopefully, by the time she gets to you, you got something going. But tell me if this has happened, because it's definitely happened to me, bro. You spend so much time trying to think of the perfect line that you actually think yourself out of the situation and she walks by you again. So now here's rule number 2 is when she's 5 steps from you, bro, or if you're walking towards her, when you're 5 steps from her, if you didn't think of something to say, you have a default and you just go to that. So my default was always, hey, excuse me, this is very random, but you look awesome. I had to say what's up. Is it the most brilliant line in the world? No. Is it gonna get some rejections off the bat? Of course, but it's infinitely better than saying nothing. And so this is why it's so important to have a fallback line, something that's pre-memorized that you can go to when you can't think of anything to say. And that's kind of like your fail-safe, where if you can't think of something spontaneous off the top, at least you have this canned line that will get you in the conversation and increase the chance that you meet her and she becomes your girlfriend from 0, which is what it's gonna be if you don't open your mouth, to something. And at the end of the day, that's what fucking matters, bro. Give yourself a chance. Once you're in the interaction, you can let your true personality shine. And you never know. You never know. Once you're talking to her, bro, you never know what's gonna fucking happen.